الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين. A chapter tonight about Jum'ah prayer. Babu Salat al-Jum'ah. Who must pray it? Everyone obliged to pray the mandatory prayers is obliged to pray the Jum'ah. If he was a resident and permanent dwelling, and if the distance between him and the masjid is 1 person or less. Except for the woman, slave, traveler, and one excused because of sickness, rain, or fear. And if they attend, it will count for them, but it doesn't become valid by their presence. Except for one excused, if he attended it, then it becomes obligatory on him and also valid by his presence. And condition of its validity, doing it in time, in a village, and being attended by 40 of the residents therein who are obliged to pray, and to precede it by 2 speeches. In every speech there is the praise of Allah and sending blessing unto the Prophet ﷺ, and recital of a verse and exhortation advices. And it's preferable to give the speech from above a member. Its description when he ascends faces the people and saying Assalamu alaikum to them, and then he sits down until the end of the adhan, and then stands and delivers the speech, and then sits down and then delivers the second speech, and then the iqamah is called. He descends and leads them in a prayer of 2 rak'ah in which he recites loud. When it finishes at Jum'ah or Dhuhr, whoever catches 1 rak'ah with him may finish it as Jum'ah. Likewise, if the number diminished or the time goes out after they have prayed 1 rak'ah, they should finish it as Jum'ah. Otherwise, they should finish it as Dhuhr. And it's not permissible to conduct than 1 Jum'ah prayer in a town unless there is a need to do more than 1. And it's recommended for one who attends the Jum'ah to have major wudu ghusl, and wear 2 clean garments, and wear perfume, and come to the prayer early. And if he came while the Imam is delivering the khutbah, he does not sit until he prays 2 brief rak'ah. And it's impermissible to speak while the Imam is delivering his speech, except for the Imam or he to whom the Imam talks. So these are the ruling of Jum'ah prayer. He started with whom it's obligatory. It's obligatory upon everyone who can attend the regular prayer. This is obligatory of them, and the one who is excused from it will be the woman, the traveler, the slave, the one who is excused, the one who is excused, either by sickness or like they have an issue with rain or something like that, or they have this certain kind of job that requires them to stay and they cannot leave, like a doctor in their like certain theater room, like doing OT, doing surgery, or someone who's a guard or something like that. It's hard for them to leave. Then, but regular job, like okay, I'm working 8 hours, and you can schedule that with your work before you start. And to be prayed on time. And the timing here, he mentioned the time for Imam Ahmad, it's open, like the time for Eid prayer. Imam Ahmad, the time for Jum'ah prayer from the sunrise, after the sunrise, maybe 20 minutes, till the end of the time of Dhuhr prayer. That means it's from that time all the way to before Asr. That's the time for Imam Ahmad. The majority of the scholar, it's time like the time of Dhuhr prayer. On the Dhuhr prayer, like during the regular days, the Jum'ah prayer will be the same time. You cannot change it. That's the majority of them. Others, like Imam Malik, has another word for that. He said it could be like the khutbah could be done before the zawal, before the adhan al-dhuhr. Like for example, dhuhr 12 now, you can start the khutbah like 15 minutes before it, but you must pray the 2 rak'ah after the adhan, after the actual time of dhuhr. So that's the opinion. So we go by the majority of the scholar to be prayed after dhuhr, at the time of dhuhr. If anyone did it like during Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, which he has like hadith from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam regarding that, and some act of the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but regarding that, because there is one of them they say we used to go and pray, and then we go and tend our sheep, and we still it's still not the zawal time, it's not the dhuhr time yet. Which that put in everyone's head, Jum'ah is not dhuhr. Jum'ah prayer is not dhuhr. You cannot say it's replacing dhuhr prayer. It doesn't replace dhuhr prayer. It's another prayer. It has its condition. You cannot say, oh, it's okay. No, it's different from Jum'ah. Yes, the one who didn't pray Jum'ah, then he has to pray dhuhr prayer. But you cannot say it's like they are equal. They are equal. They are totally different. Everyone has its rule from them. As we say the time 3 times, but the common act to be prayed at the time of dhuhr to be prayed in a village. In that case, like it has to be prayed like in a village or a town or what's called city that has a masjid. And he said like to be attended by the permanent residents. That means he excludes at their time the Bedouin, those who keep moving with their tent, or they don't have like actual roof on them, they use other than that like actual houses. So those people, they say it's not obligatory upon them because they are not permanent residents, they keep moving, so they don't have to pray. But it has to be done in a city. It has to be like that place where the people can hear the adhan, or the adhan is called. Here for them they say, oh, it should be the distance between you and the masjid 3 miles, 1 farsakh 3 miles. More than 3 miles, you are executed. That's not the case because there is nothing from the Prophet ﷺ. Just this, that was an estimation based on the act of one of the companions. If we say that 3 miles, probably we'll have 1 line for Jum'ah now. I say, okay, we're gonna like 3 lines. Anyone after that, you don't have to come. Then all of us will like choose 3 lines houses to avoid the crowded, like it's busy, I don't want like get stuck, I need to go back to work. So we will make all those kind of excuses. That they say if there's a masjid and they call for the adhan in the masjid, like then you have to attend it, no matter what the distance, even like if you are 10 miles. As long as you are inside that city where the masjid is located and the adhan is called in that. Because if you go back like some people do who actually live out of towns, especially those who work in the oil field sometimes, like in Gulf areas, so they live in areas away from the towns, not away from the masjid, away from the towns. Those they don't have to pray Jum'ah, they pray dhuhr. So it has to be by permanent resident. And the traveler, regarding the traveler one, the traveler, it's like we have 2 types of traveler. The one who passing by the city, and the one who's taking like a couple of days inside the city to rest. The one who passed by the city, you don't have to pray that. Do not worry about it. You can like, this is qasr for you. This is you pray qasr, then you can like, you pray dhuhr 2 rak'ah, and then the one who said, okay, I'm passing today by like, I'm going to Oregon and I'm gonna stay a couple of days then. And one of those days, Jum'ah. They said as long as you're going to stay less, the majority of the scholars, they say if you're going to stay less than 4 days, the majority is 4 days, you're not counting the entrance day and the day when you are departure. That means less than you are staying less than 4 days, you don't have to pray. This is the majority. Other they say no, because like it said, يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا نودي للصلاة من يوم الجمعة فاسعوا لذكر الله. When you hear the adhan of Jum'ah, you need to walk to the masjid. That's some of fatwa, some of the scholars. But the majority, they say the Prophet ﷺ said he excludes the traveler. Doesn't matter. He's staying like for a short period or he's just passing by. He's still having the name of traveler. But if you attended, that's fine. If you attended, it's actually better because you get out of the dispute between the scholar. So if it happened that you are in a city or place and you're staying less than 4 days and their Jum'ah, you attend with them, that's fine. So this is like regarding the Jum'ah. And it has 2 speeches, as we know, but that's not a condition. The speeches, if someone did 1 speech, that's fine, but the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it had to be delivered in 2 speeches. It should contain more ayat and more mu'idah and more hadith from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It doesn't have to do with politicians at all. You don't have to give any things about like the worldly life or whatever. Like whatever mentioned, that's the way the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, either to encourage people or to warn them. That's all about the khutbah. And like to make it shorter actually, and to prolong the salah. This is the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam about when it comes to Jum'ah, because it should not have more than like a couple of hadith to warn people or to motivate them to teach them about their deen, and that's all. Like if there is anything incident happen, like we got to be addressed, yeah, it should be combined to the religious part. You cannot focus only on one part and like, okay, excluding it. It's meant mainly to teach the people about their deen, not to talk to them and not to entertain them. It's not about entertainment. Because they used to say that the Prophet ﷺ, whenever he gets this kind of khutbah, his face will get red. That means like it was not something that's for fun. Something that to warn people from something. To tell them about the seriousness of this deen, to make them like aware how to practice their deen, not just okay, whatever the khatib is going to say and whatever what happened, just let us get home and we don't need to like stay longer or so. And this is what everyone must be careful. If you come in and the khatib is giving the khutbah, you have to pray 2 rak'ah. There is no sunnah before Jum'ah prayer. The sunnah of the Jum'ah prayer after the Jum'ah prayer. But if someone started praying, that's fine. You can pray whatever you want. But if you came inside and you say, oh, I didn't pray the sunnah that we used to pray, no, there is no sunnah when the khatib started talking. You should pray 2 brief rak'ah and sit down. That's all what you have to do. You don't have to do anything else and listen to the khatib till he finishes. Then after finishing the prayer, you have 2 options like what the Prophet ﷺ used to do, either to pray 4 rak'ah in the masjid, 2, or to pray 2 rak'ah at your house. And when you're gonna miss the Jum'ah, when you miss the 2 rak'ah, that means you missed the Jum'ah. That means if you count with the Imam 1 rak'ah, you don't have to pray a Dhuhr after that. You only need to make up 1 rak'ah. So if you come in the 2nd rak'ah, if you count the 2nd rak'ah, all what you need to make up the 1 rak'ah. Some people they think, oh, I already missed it, so I need to make up 3 rak'ah. No, only 1 rak'ah. You need to make 1 rak'ah. And the thing that I missed, the numbers. The numbers, there is no particular number by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The scholar are different in that. Imam Abu Hanifa and Imam Shafi'i, they said 40. 40 people must attend that. And if any one of them missed, they don't have to pray Jum'ah, they pray Dhuhr. That means, and by the way, they don't count the women, even if they observe it. They don't count the traveler. Because they say those people are excused. So anyone excused will not be counted regarding that. So they say this is the fatwa of Imam Abu Hanifa, Ahmad and Imam Shafi. Imam Malik say 12 people to attend it for the Jum'ah prayer to be conducted, and also they should not count the excused one. Imam Abu Hanifa, they said the 3. The Imam and 2. Not only Imam Abu Hanifa, Ibn Taymiyyah and other scholars. Because they say, and this is, they say, majority, the modern scholars, they say this is the most accurate opinion because like it's based on congregation. It's not based on number. They say it's the imam and another two, so by that the Jum'ah can be conducted. Where should we pray it? Like this is the point here. As we say in a town when there's a masjid, but the people, it's supposed to be prayed in one masjid, by the way. If you see, this is like, we see it like to be prayed in one masjid, but because of like, the community is growing, not only here, everywhere. Because at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, they used to have one masjid. So all of them, they have to gather in that masjid. To be prayed in one masjid, but if there are many masajid, yes. As long as they carry the name of the masjid, you can pray, it can pray the Jum'ah there. Imam Ahmad Muhammad said to be prayed anywhere. Like there is no like specific place to be prayed on, but you have to be inside the town. You don't have to make it out of the town. So if the town that has a masjid, you can pray. Imam Malik said it must be inside, built like a masjid itself, Imam Malik. So to be prayed, like, but to make sure, like when you pray like in the masjid, you see the point what I'm talking about to be in one masjid. Some people are questioning why we can have more than one prayer. The answer for that, we need to expand the building. We don't have to make more prayers. So you don't have to go, oh, we need to. If we make 2 more prayers, the people will be lazy about that. And what they're going to do, oh, let me come to the second prayer. Oh, today, you know, I felt lazy. Oh, the other masjid pray one like, oh, daily. So let me go to the second prayer. The point of Jum'ah, to gather people, not to split them. This is the point of Jum'ah. To have the people. Yeah, I know the issue. We have like many people, they would like to attend the Jum'ah, and we need to make it easy for them. But this, yes, but the main point of Jum'ah to gather people together, not to split them or to divide them. If there is an issue, the community should take the initiative and expand the masjid or build a bigger masjid so that will welcome everyone at one time, not to split them to many groups. So this is regarding, and before I conclude, the most important point. Talk like to adorn yourself when you come to Jum'ah. You have to have different dress for the Jum'ah. Nice, the best of your dress. To when you come to the Jum'ah. You cannot come with like any kind of dress, especially pajamas and whatever, sport pants, whatever from the gym all the way to here. It says the people will attend. You have to make like different dress for the Jum'ah. And talking during Jum'ah. This is the issue that we are suffering from. We see it, and most of the parents actually do not care to address that with their kids. Their kids next to them and they talk, and they don't want to talk to their kids. And like, this is a serious matter. You come to Jum'ah to listen. If you do not listen, you lost the reward. This is the point. You don't have Jum'ah. Man qala li akhihi صح فقط لا. The one who just says صح, listen. صح, the word listen. Okay? That means فقط لا. That means he talked, and the one who talked, he lost the reward of Jum'ah. So this is a serious matter. You cannot touch anything. Okay? You cannot like say anything like regarding anything unless the imam talks to you and you need to answer the imam back. That's the only situation. Playing with your water, like messing with your subha, with the phone to take picture or like to share any photos or whatever, all those kind of things are not allowed in the Jum'ah. All what you have to do, you come inside, you listen, and then you leave. That's the point from observing the Jum'ah, not to do anything else. Because people nowadays, they are busy with their phone, they are busy with like drinking their water all the time, playing with it, being distracted by it. They are busy with like their subha. Some people will start, oh, I'm doing dhikr of Allah. Listening to the imam more important than your dhikr, because what you do would make your Jum'ah, like you lost the reward of the Jum'ah prayer. So this is the point. So everyone please, especially with your kids, whenever you bring them, teach them about the manner of attending Jum'ah. You don't have to talk, you don't have to touch anything, you don't have to get distracted by anything. If someone passed by you and says Salam Alaikum and stretched his hand, this is, they say, some of the guys say it's okay. You can stretch your hand and say Salam. But other than that, you don't have to do anything. And that's why when we say, tell people, please, when you come to Jum'ah, please in the first line. The reward is greater in the first line, especially during Jum'ah prayer. But some people, they keep like, have back pain. You can bring a chair and sit in the first line, and when the salah starts, you can take the chair back. That's fine. But you don't give yourself an excuse, okay, let me sit at the back and I will be fine. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.
So if you're sitting, somebody walks over and start talking to you while the khutbah is happening,
Don't answer them.
you don't want to answer, but they keep talking.
Don't answer them. Yeah, don't answer them. This is the point. They say only the Imam allowed to do that, or the Imam can ask someone to talk to him. Other than that, there is no point for him. Yeah. Uh-huh. الله أعلم. الله The two rak'ah that the Prophet ﷺ ومن تحية المسجد, when a man came inside